Hey YouTube, it's Tams the Wicked Witch. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Welcome to all my new subscribers. Thank you so much for subscribing to my channel. Very humble. Cheers. If you haven't already subscribed, please hit that button below and please hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of my videos. As I said in the last video, which was Green Aventura, and I'll put the link below if you would want to see that. I was going to do Labradorite next. So yeah, here we go. Labradorite, one of my absolute favourites to work with. I absolutely love it. So, Labradorite. This is one of my wand points. Labradorite is what they call the magic stone, the stone of magic. It's used in many different forms of magic. It's got the power for psychic ability, enhances psychic ability, and whether that be clairvoyancy, whether it be mediumship, whether it be tarot, whether it be like a divination, whether it be connecting with spirit, connecting with deity, the other world, spirit guides, whatever it is, astral planing, astral journeying, whatever, it is really good to help assist with that. Or if you're having like a dry spell where you really can't connect, it's really good for helping connect to those things. It also protects and cleanses the aura. Now I have made notes, you'll have to put up with me, keep looking, because there's so much for this one, and I did repeat myself in the last video, and I want to try not to do that. Yeah, it's a protection. It's a great protection stone to use in protection bags. And the reason I say this, Labradorite is an amazing stone to overcome fear. Okay, so if you have a fear, this will help you overcome it. It's persistent. It will get you through a rough time. If you're terrified of going on a train, or if you don't like travelling in a car, or if your nerves are really bad and you don't wish to go outside, Labradorite is the stone you need to carry with you. It's courage. It brings back your inner warrior. It helps you heal and become strong. It's associated with the goddess Morrigan. Now, I'm not going to discuss goddesses and gods in all of my crystal videos, just because some people don't work with goddesses and gods, and that's kind of separate videos. But with this stone, I have to say this stone is associated with the goddess Morrigan. If you know anything about the dark goddess Morrigan, she is the warrior queen, and a lot of times people work with Morrigan to overcome and grow strength and battle through, and for many reasons, and that is why Labradorite is associated as her stone. Not only is she the witch, the magic queen, she's the phantom queen, the warrior queen, the war goddess. She's bad. She's a bad girl, isn't she? She's crazy bad, and she's fearless. And that's what Labradorite helps you to be. So Labradorite is amazing for psychic ability, amazing for any kind of astral work, any kind of astral planing, astral journeying. It's just really good for anything outside of the body, connecting with spirit, connecting with deity, as I said. Yeah, it's really good, and cleanses and protects the aura. It's persistent. So when you're using it in spell work, it's persistent and it gets the job done. It's associated with the third eye chakra, the throat chakra, and the heart chakra. Now, the third eye chakra straight away, of course, psychic ability, third eye, but your throat chakra moving upwards is to do with the psychic connection of deity, so moving up through to the third eye. But your heart chakra, which it is also associated with, is the persistentness, the courage, the inner courage that this helps bring back, if that's what it is you're needing to use it for. So that's why it's associated with those three chakras. So when Labradorite is in the form of white matrix, they call it, it is actually called, when it's in that form, rainbow moonstone. So Rainbow Moonstone is Labradorite's little sister, and has similar qualities to use it for. So that's quite exciting. I like finding out those little things, how they're all kind of connected in one way or another. You'll be talking about one and it's connected to another, and so similar but different, you know, so it's cool. And obviously we'll do that one in another video. Here comes the door. Here comes Arthur. At least the washing machine's not on today. So Arthur's my dog. If you've never watched my videos before and wondered who Arthur was, sorry, I'll waffle on. Anyway, getting back to Labradorite. So Labradorite helps bring success. And again, that comes through with courage. To succeed, you need to be strong, you need to be powerful, and you need courage, okay? So again, we're talking about the same things, helping round to create something else, you know? We see Labradorite used in, let's push that door too, Labradorite used in shamanic magic, and shaman would use Labradorite, and this was again for healing outside of the body. So for healing, so in shamanic magic, when they're healing outside of the body on a different plane, as in a different astral plane, they would use Labradorite for this, and that's why, because it's such a good psychic stone and a good healer as well. It's associated with new beginnings, with courage, with inner strength, with outer strength to help other people if you're wishing to do healing for somebody else. It's brilliant to use in spells. It's also really good to use in flying oil. And of course, flying oil, which is flying oil, astral oil, whatever it is you wish to call it, is used for astral projection, astral journeying, getting out of the body, and you know, I'll do a separate video on that, but it's really good in flying oil. And to be honest, Labradorite oil, anointing candles for when you're doing your divinations and your magics, just having any Labradorite, whether it's made into, whether you've made an oil, whether you've just got the stones, whether you've got the the magic bags, the mojo bags, it's just fantastic to use. It powers up spells. It goes in and kicks ass, basically. It's very, very strong. So yeah, it strengthens your intuition. It's also, funny enough, because we've just done green aventurine, which is very good with money. And I'll just read my notes so I make sure that I don't forget anything. As well as banishing fears, it's also really good for banishing bad habits. Because of the courage and the strength, it powers you through. So if you've got a bit of money issues or gambling debt or things where you've been a bit stupid, this is really good to use in with other stuff for that as well. And also, it's also used, perhaps not on a money altar for money luck as such, but if you were starting perhaps a new business, or you're doing something where you're creating the money, I don't know, maybe you've just bought houses, you're going to do something and knock them down and rebuild something, you're creating something big. This is a courage and protection of yourself, courage, strength, fearless warrior, which, in business is actually really needed. And again, that is used to succeed with those kind of things. So yeah, it balances your aura. It's good for all three of the chakras, third eye, throat, and the heart. A little bit like the lion in the Yellow Brick Road, Wizard of Oz. He didn't have a heart, courage. And Labradorite gives you courage. So, and yeah, that's why it's associated with the goddess Morrigan, because she is one of the dark goddesses who people call upon in times of need to give them help, to be more courageous. So, yeah, Labradorite in all its forms, whether it's warm points, rough pieces, shiny pieces, tumbled stones, absolutely amazing. It's fantastic. It's one of my favourites. It's all over my house and all over Morrigan's altar. So yeah, I hope you like this video. I hope it's useful to you. Stick around, because I've got loads and loads and loads of crystal information videos, and of course the usual unboxings and all that kind of stuff. So give us a like, give us a subscribe. I'll see you soon. See you later.